We are making lemon pound cake today. One of my secret ingredients I like to do is put some lemon powder to make your lemon more lemony. So if you don't like it too lemony, don't add the lemon powder. Now this will be your master lemon. You're going to use this for your lemon juice. Has the lemon zest in here as well. So we're going to leave this aside. We are making lemon pound cake. This will be my recipe number 1. In this bowl we have butter, salt already, and sugar. We're going to add to it 2 tablespoons of oil. You can mix it in a hand mixer or a stand-up mixer. I like the stand-up, so I have my hand free. Beat it number 4 to get it going. And we want it to be nice and fluffy. Don't forget to scrape the side of the bowl. That's very important to get all the butter incorporated. So after about, this is 3-4 minutes. So you see, it's so nice and fluffy now. Now you can start adding the eggs. So after you scrape the side of the bowl, now put it number 4, speed medium, and start adding your eggs. You don't have to do it one at a time, just put it all in there. And make sure you scrape the bowl, that's the most important thing. So we can scrape the bowl. This beat for about less than a minute, and then we'll start adding our flour. I'm going to need 1.5 cups of flour, which is 180 grams. Zero out my scale, see that? So we're going to put into here 1 cup. It's level, and then we're going to do a 1/2 cup. You see 1 cup of flour in grams should be 120, but here's 138. You know, you give it a few grams here and there. But you see that 1 cup, that's really over. So I just like to measure. Just give you an example. If your cakes are not coming out right, maybe you should start measuring your flour instead of scooping it. So now we just need another 1/2 cup. So another 1/2 cup of flour should bring us to 180 grams. We're going to put 1 teaspoon of baking powder in here. We're going to shift everything together. So 1 teaspoon baking powder should be 5 grams. So it's only 4 grams right now, so I'm going to add a little bit more in. Then we're just going to shift and have this ready for your pound cake. Leave this aside. Okay, make sure you scrape your side. So this is nice and fluffy. So you can see what it looks like here. See, nice and fluffy. Now you want to add in extract and your flour. Okay, I added in the vanilla extract and lemon extract and a little bit of butter extract. You can add any extract you like into your baked goods. So we're going to start the beating. We're going to work in all the flavoring. And now I'm going to turn down to number 1, so the flour will not start to splash over everywhere. So you want to alternate your flour and your milk. Don't forget, add in your lemon zest with the lemon juice. And last, that's the rest of the flour, and beat it at medium speed, and don't forget to scrape your bowl, the side of your bowl. Now, you don't have to beat your dough too long, about probably less than 2 minutes. Now it's done. Look at the dough. See, it's nice and thick. That's your pound cake. Let's put it into our loaf pan and bake in a preheated oven. a big loaf and a mini loaf. Let's check the pound cake. Oh, it bounced back. Okay, very good. We'll take it out now. The first loaf came out nicely. So you push on it, it bounced back. That took about 20-25 minutes. So depending on how hot your oven, the bigger loaf is still in the oven. That's going to take another 8 to 10 minutes extra. So we'll check on that later. Now the pound cake just came out of the oven. The key to get more lemony flavor is while it's still hot, you want to add your lemon juice onto the cake so it can soak in more extra goodness. But if you don't like it lemony, you can skip the step. If you just like a little lemon, then just put about 2 tablespoons. But I did 4 right here. See the extra zest on top? Be good. And when it cools, that's when you can glaze it. I'm going to glaze it now. And we will let it crust over before we eat it. So that way it's still warm, because you want to try to eat the pound cake when it's nice and cool, so that way the frosting will glaze over. Then you can really taste which one is more moist. Okay, so we're gonna let this sit and rest, and we'll try it once the sugar glaze. Now if you like a thick sugar glaze, then don't put too many lemon juice. But to make the glaze, it's just lemon juice. I use fresh lemon juice and the zest. You can see the little yellow fleck in here, the little zest. And then you just mix it until you get the right consistency that you like. You like a thick glaze or thin glaze, up to you. Okay, when it's cool, we're gonna try it. Okay, the glaze has the cake has cooled down and the glaze has hardened, so we're gonna try it. Usually the first slice out is always the hardest. First slice always the hardest to get out. But look at the crumb, so tender. See how it tastes. So lemony. So I did mine extra lemony, but if you leave out the lemon juice, it won't be too lemony for you. But it is so good. Delicious.